I think that we just, it was kind of a game that there were a lot of hits out there. We couldn't put guys away. There were some walks in there, some homers, some doubles, and I give credit to our offense to continue to fight, make it a game, but unfortunately we just couldn't make enough pitches.
With Kershaw on this one, of course, his first one, just off the IL, but what were you seeing from him, and were there pieces that were encouraging, also mixed with just a few things you want to see him clean out?
Well, I think that the stuff overall I was impressed with. I thought the velocity was more than it's been in quite some time. I thought at times the slider was good. There was some swing and miss early. At times the curveball was good. He mixed in a lot of changeups, which was good. I think tonight the command just wasn't consistent, and he got to a lot of two-strike counts and couldn't put hitters away, where typically that's his hallmark. When he gets count leverage, he can get a strikeout. And tonight he just couldn't put guys away. And again, I just thought that, the stuff overall I was really excited about, but just the command, and that's part of obviously whether it's adrenaline, emotions, not pitching in a big league game, all that stuff.
And Dave, right hamstring tightness for Kirby Yates. Any more on that? Just kind of what the plan is for him?
Yeah, he felt it on the throw. Kind of the assessment early, grade 1. I don't see it how it's not an IL, just given a hamstring, but yeah, we'll see how he comes in tomorrow. But
With Clayton,
I could kind of see it's an IL.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. With Clayton, did you see something before the game? Did he seem more? He talked about being very emotional. Did he seem more amped up? And then second.
You know what? I think that he did a really good job of controlling his emotions. I think that there was emotion there. I don't think he was amped up. I think that he was kind of trying to control those emotions of finally getting back, pitching in a big league game at Dodger Stadium.
And then the first inning was rough for him. The second inning, 11 pitches, 3 straight outs. That ability to sort of bounce back, is that the old Clayton?
That's the old Clayton. I mean, he's a strike thrower, he's efficient, and those are kind of typify his typical innings. The first inning, I think he was just kind of, just some misfires, and I think he had some 2-ball counts or 2-strike counts and couldn't put hitters away, but I thought he did a really nice job of settling in, and certainly after that first inning where the pitch count got up there pretty quickly, and to be able to give us 4 innings was very helpful tonight.
What did you think about how he and Dalton were able to work together?
I thought they did a nice job. I thought Dalton called a good game, and it's still up to the pitcher or pitchers tonight to still make pitches and execute. And so he had a great night with the bat, and I thought he did a nice job.
Dalton kind of was putting some of the onus for this one on him. He said he wants to take responsibility for what happens on the field as a catcher. What does that kind of mindset mean, from a rookie like him?
Yeah, I think it means a lot as far as, wanting to share some responsibility, because he is putting the fingers down, catching and things like that. But I respect that, but that's just not the way I saw it tonight.
Otani threw 2 sets of 25 pitches today. What did your pitching coach say?
They said, yeah, he threw, it was either 25 or 2 sets of 20 or 25. Mark said it was good. Again, I don't know what the next step is, but I do know we continue to move forward, and for him to continue to feel strong and healthy and to be able to kind of continue to build up is a good thing. I just don't know, what the next step is right now.
But not ready to face like heroes.
I haven't got that word yet.
What happened with Bonda and Garcia in the seventh?
Oh, so Bonda was getting loose to get Shanwell potentially in the Kirby inning, and then once he came out of a hamstring, you got Newman and Nito on, Nito's on deck, Newman's coming up. I called down for Garcia, but then there was a little miscommunication there.
Was Shohei, was it still just 4-seamers, 2-seamers, and splitters?
You know what, I think that's the case for sure. Two seamers, and then I don't know if he threw any sliders today. I'm not sure.
And some of the relievers, some of the hard contact you've seen as of late, what do you think is kind of pointing to that?
I think with the relievers, there's certainly command, misfires, miscommand. I think there's some sequencing thing where I think we have some good count leverage that we're giving in or just not making pitches. We got count leverage, and these guys are taking full advantage of it.
Has Kirby gotten any, like, imaging yet on the hamstring?
No, no imaging. I think that's tomorrow.
And Dave, Andy ran into the wall pretty hard there on the right when he robbed Neto the hit in the fourth. Is he okay? They good?
He's good. That was a heck of a play, and he's playing good, really good baseball. Really good right field too. Yeah.
Thanks, Fred.
Thanks, guys.